Good morning. You know, when people stop listening to the establishment, that's great, isn't it? When people say, oh, you people in the establishment, you're just making things worse. We are not paying attention to you anymore. That's great. I'll tell you something that is going on here in Sweden now, and in Canada actually, very similar. At first I saw this thing from England. There was this guy that came from Ethiopia, and the authorities, they put him in this very nice hotel, took care of him, right? And he was living there, this place called Epping, and just after 8 days, after 8 days he was arrested, this guy, because he was harassing this young girl. That was quick. And then the people came out, pissed off, big protest, right? And the establishment, they said, oh, you are far-right extremists, aren't you? And I don't think people care about this. Apparently they don't. I saw some clips from this protest. They don't care what they are called. They know that the establishment is just making things worse. So why pay attention to them? Right? So I'll tell you this thing from Sweden. It's an example. There's a club called Active Club in Swedish. They have a website, and if you look at this website you will see pictures. There will be mainly young guys looking tough, right? And this is what they say about themselves. This is a network that unites Swedes in community strength and pride. We focus on physical training, personal development and defense of our national identity with the goal of securing a future for our nation. And one thing they do is they are lifting weights, getting stronger, and they are practicing martial arts. Right. I'll post a link to the club, all right? So what's the reaction from the establishment? Well, what do you think? This becomes a priority. I think so. Because I saw this example. There was this place, this is in the country of Sweden, right? The police came out on social media warning about this club. And they are asking for help from the citizens. You see, the members of the club, they are putting up stickers. That's right, promoting the club. All right, and the police, they ask people to be observant of where these stickers have been placed, so that patrols can be sent out to remove them, to remove the stickers, right? So this is what they do, the police. Oh, sometimes you wonder what they are doing, right? They are removing stickers. And there's also a link, I post a link to this, there are pictures, and there's the camp, they have a camp, this club, where they are practicing martial arts. And then there's a visit from the police. I don't know what happened, but you can watch the pictures. Looks like young guys practicing martial art. Getting stronger, right? And then I saw this from Canada. Very, very similar. I saw this from CBC. Okay, I'll just read it to you, right? From CBC, they say this: tracking Canada's fascist fight clubs. CBC's Visual Investigations team. That sounds nice. They have a visual investigations team. What's this? Okay, so this visual investigations team reveals where some of Canada's white nationalist active clubs gather to prepare for violence. Yeah, this is real, right? They say active clubs are part of a decentralized white supremacist and neo-Nazi network that has grown globally in recent years increasingly moving from online forums to real-world training groups and anti-immigration protests. Right. Fascinating. They say it's grown globally. It makes me curious. So yeah, Sweden, we see it right now. And Canada, apparently. What about your country, where you live? Are there any active clubs? No. I don't know these guys. I don't know any of them. Right? But it's fascinating what's happening. When people say, okay, we had enough of this, we have to do something. It had to happen, right? When the authorities and the governments are just making things worse, you stop listening to them and you take matters into your own hands. Mainly young guys. Well, that's what I see here. The protest. I saw clips from the protest in Epping, England. People in my age, lots of them, and they don't give an F about what the establishment will say about it. There was also some Antifa protests there. That's pretty good. But people don't care anymore. I don't think so. Once you understand what's going on, some people will do something about it. There are people that are not weak. There are lots of them. They have courage. They will stand up for themselves and for their communities, right? Okay. Be good.